We're going to really show people the magic. We're going to show them how the Rolex is actually made inside the factory. All right, Dr. Rob, well, we're back to New York in the Omid Center. This is always a really exciting event. I know for me, having done over 1,000 seminars just like you have, the ones that you do right there in the chiropractic clinic in many ways are the best because you really get a chance to peek behind the curtain and really see the secrets of what's actually happening in a clinic like Dr. Ray Omid's. In fact, his is probably by every measure, whether you're talking about volume, collections, new patients, all the things that we count as chiropractors, probably by literally every measurable statistic, he's one of the biggest clinics, if not the biggest clinics in the Northeast.
Yeah, I'm so excited about it, Dr. Ben. It's just amazing that we're going to be there live at the Omid Clinic, which is actually a famous clinic right now, very well known on the East Coast, where pastors from all over that region come on a daily basis. And to have his team there, his team manager there doing sessions, helping us out is going to be just phenomenal. And to see the incredible clinic that is,
Yeah.
I mean, when you walk in, the atmosphere, I mean, just to be in the atmosphere when you walk in is transformational for your practice. I mean, how many people in chiropractic have ever experienced being in a practice like that? Like you just said, could be in every statistic, one, if not the largest in not just in America, but literally in the world. Amazing.
Yeah, it's really a chance to see a truly faith-based clinic at work, and the atmosphere is nuts. Like you walk in, it's like you walked into a mega church with big flat screen TVs everywhere, playing praise and worship music. It's just an environment that creates the kind of miracles he's seeing there, and also the kind of culture that attracts thousands and thousands of patients. And it's unique because we're going to really show people the magic. We're going to show them how the Rolex is actually made inside the factory by taking them step by step through a number of things. One, you've got the whole setup for seeing the masses. Like personally, I'm going to actually go do the day one. I'm going to do the report. They're going to see how the adjustments flow, what real corrective care looks like in a clinic like that one. And like you also mentioned, hear from the staff. I think when we go to a seminar and there's the big doctor on stage, and that's great and everything, but actually having the staff speak, having staff training, we're going to have a staff breakout. And Lisa, who is his office manager, she really is a big part of why that clinic hums and does a great job communicating it and training the team. So for those of you who plan to come, make sure you bring your team with you.
Yeah, because this is the team will never have an experience that when your team is engaged and see the potential and the possibility of what your practice can do, that others are actually doing it. It's one thing, Dr. Ben, we tell our team, yeah, we want to see a certain amount of people, and they're like, okay, that's impossible. That can't be done. We can't see this many people a day, this many new patients, this many react. It just can't be done. But when they actually have the experience, there's something. Teach your child this is how you drive a car, and tell them. But until they get that permit and they're behind the wheel and they're actually experiencing steering the wheel, stepping on the gas. And this is what our seminar is about, June 7th with Seath, is that it's going to be an experiential seminar that will transform any practice that's there. So I would, like you just said, urge the docs to bring their as many team members as possible to it because they're going to see the real deal. They're going to see what is possible in action and how step by step, layer by layer, from A to Z, know what to do when they go back to their practices. They're going to bring the Omid Center back to their practice. And when that happens, wow, breakthrough after breakthrough, growth, increase in every aspect of their practice also.
Yeah, and I think we could charge $100,000 for this seminar, and they would make it back inside of 2 weeks. That's the kind of layers of power that it's going to create for people. I think one, you've got the vision just by seeing what's happening in the clinic. You'll get a vision for an office that one is that size. Just it's this beautiful big over 5,000 square foot clinic. Two, you'll see it's multi-doctor, so you can see how that all flows. But also just three, the actual practical steps. I mean, they're doing 2 dinners a month that are packed out, 50 to 100 people per dinner, speaking to dozens of churches every week. He's speaking to the pastors, and they're going to walk people through exactly how to make that happen. The scripts, the steps for the staff, how they're creating and recreating that kind of effect, which right now gets you that ROI on your 100 grand, even though we don't charge that much for the seminars. Then I know, Dr. Rob, you're going to talk about the work you've done in getting in with big universities, major league sports, churches, so that, again, not only will you get the vision for your future by seeing a practice like this, but the actual practical step by step to get that return on the investment of coming to New York City now.
Yeah. And also the technique part of it. We're going to go over the mastery of technique. Last conference that we did in Orlando, we had amazing response during the session of technique mastery. So we're going to do that again. We're going to have sessions with technique mastery to improve your technique, because chiropractic is a science, art, and philosophy and systems, right? So the better you are at your art, the better and more referrals you're going to have, because obviously the better results that you're going to be able to obtain too. And everyone that I've mentored and you've mentored since the last conference, talking about the mastery technique section, have all said that their technique went from, say, a C level to an A plus level.
Yeah, so I can't imagine somebody missing this. I think it'd be a mistake. We've been doing this a very long time, and this is a special one. I'm actually going to go up early with my wife and enjoy New York City for a day prior. I know a lot of us in Florida are going to do that. It's June. It's beautiful up there. So this, for everybody watching, New York City, Dr. Ray Omid's office is just one you don't want to miss.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. That's for sure. June 7th, be there. Be there with your team. God bless you.